Hello once again, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be yet another line progression video. I have one more Walmart 88-cent test I'm going to take today, and I'm going to Walmart later on today, so I'm going to see if they have more because I am curious to see if I can keep testing until the lines are equal to each other in darkness, or maybe even like a dye stealer. So, and these are pretty cheap, so I'm going to see if I can do that, if I can find them in stock. If not, maybe I will grab a couple of the other ones that I have taken during this pregnancy so far, which is the clear blue pink dye or the clear blue rapid results. So we'll see what happens when we get to Walmart later. But today would be 21 DPO according to my Fertility Friend app, which is what I use to track my cycles. It's what I've used the past 3 years to track ovulation and all of that. So let's go ahead and zip this test and let's just see the results together as usual and see what today brings. Tomorrow is my appointment. Finally, I'm going to be going to my OB for the first time and to do their pregnancy test confirmation, which is just going to be another one of these little cheap pee tests. It's just something that they require to confirm that you're pregnant and to move on with the next steps. I did notice I did the online checking for that, and well, they told me it was going to be a certain price to just pay out of pocket for the first appointment. But then when I went to do the online check-in, I noticed that it was a higher price. So I have to ask them about that, but I think it's because they're already charging me for the blood work, since I did request that they do blood work. So maybe that's why, the reason for the higher price. Because at first when I made the appointment, I was told the blood work I would have to really request it once I see my doctor, and it would be up to her whether she wants to go ahead and do it or not, which I don't see why, because I should be the one making that decision, right? So maybe that is why they charged me more, because they are going to go ahead and schedule the blood work the same day of the appointment. Pretty sure I won't get an ultrasound the first day of the appointment. If everything is correct on my app and I am 21 DPO today, then actually today I would be exactly 5 weeks pregnant, counting on the last day of my period, the first day of my last period. I would be just freshly 5 weeks today. So I don't think that the offices usually do ultrasounds that early, but maybe under my circumstances they will, because I am at risk for an ectopic. But with that OB that I see, the ultrasound department is separate from the regular OB, so that has to be made in a different appointment regardless. So I'm not expecting to get a ultrasound tomorrow, but hopefully very soon after we get their confirmation on their test and on the blood work, they'll schedule that. Let's let this sit a little bit. Already a nice bold line showing up, but let me give it a couple more minutes. These take a little while longer to develop, and then we'll see it compared to yesterday's test. That is at the bottom. That's how yesterday's 20 DPO ended up drying. It's slightly darker than 18 and 19 DPO, so there's definitely a progression there. You can see how they went from very, very faint to very, very dark. So let's go ahead and check out today's. That is definitely dark. Probably not too much progression from yesterday though, but that is pretty normal, as HCG does not rise every 24 hours. Or it does rise, it keeps rising, but it doesn't double, so there's not going to be like a huge difference. But they're definitely getting darker. Let's get it out of here and compare it to yesterday's, and this does get darker as it dries, but let's just see. Alright, there is 21 DPO compared to 20 DPO above it. The test is still wet, but looks pretty much the same, very similar. Maybe a little darker in that little spot. But these tests are never perfect, so there's always like little changes and defaults in them, so I would say it's the same and heading towards getting darker. But I am happy with that line for today. I am not feeling anything, no cramping, no spotting. I do get nauseous after I eat. I don't have food aversions yet, but I notice like when I eat a meal, I have a little period of just feeling like feeling sick, but not as much to throw up or anything like that. Just a general, very faint nauseous feeling after I eat. Breast pain comes and goes. Sometimes I feel a little bit of breast soreness, but not really like every single day, and it's not getting worse and worse. But that usually doesn't happen with me till later on in the pregnancy. But definitely having some pregnancy symptoms. I have been taking my prenatals ever since the first day that I got my positive. Other things that I have done is I stopped drinking coffee. I usually drink coffee every single morning, and I stopped doing that just in case. I know a little bit of coffee is safe during pregnancy, but I really haven't even been wanting it. Like, my husband still drinks his coffee every morning, and I have no desire at all for coffee. Still, like, I could probably drink a cup, but I wouldn't enjoy it. He did buy me decaf coffee and made me a cup one day, and I did not like it at all. So I've just been loading up on water, drinking lots of water. Haven't been drinking too much of anything else other than that. Trying to eat healthy and taking my prenatals. I'm still taking the progesterone cream. That is especially the reason that I want them to do a blood work, so I can see how my progesterone levels are, and I could tell them that I have been taking progesterone cream. Because with the progesterone cream, if my progesterone seems still kind of low on the blood test, then that means I probably need more stronger prescription progesterone. Or if my progesterone seems way too high, then maybe the progesterone cream I'm taking is doing more damage than helping. So I'll have to see. The progesterone cream that I'm using is very low dose, but you never know. If my progesterone levels are already fine, then I probably should not be taking the cream and adding more unneeded progesterone into my system. So yeah, I think today's line is a little darker than yesterday's. Still seeing a good progression between all of them. So if I find some tests today at the store, I will take one tomorrow morning and post that, and then the update with the doctor. I'm not sure if I'll do a second video. I will probably just give you guys that update on Wednesday. Not sure, but my promise to you guys is to keep you updated with everything that goes on, and I will let you guys know what happens for sure, so you guys will not miss any updates. Make sure you are subscribed and have that notification bell on so you don't miss any when I do post them. That is it for today. I hope you guys had a good Easter yesterday and a great and blessed week this whole entire week. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Fingers crossed for my appointment tomorrow. Prayers that all goes well. And of course, continuing to pray for all of you TTCing as well.